think we're live. So I think what I'm going to be doing in this stream is setting up snippets for Neovim and all that kind of stuff. Most likely vsnips, maybe ultisnips. We're going to just see where it takes us. What else am I going to be doing? I guess before I get into that, you can check this config out and everything I'm working on in this video over on my GitHub here. You can find me on Odyssey, by the way, so not just YouTube. You can find me over on Twitter. I'll post these videos here if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing. Check me out on my website here. There's other links, like to the Discord, for instance, if you want to, for support or whatever. And you can support me over on Patreon if you like what I'm doing here and you want to give me more incentive to do it. So the other thing I'll be doing is reading out chats too. So if you have questions about what I'm doing or just questions in general, you can ask them here. All right. So let's see, what do we have on the to-do here? Snippet support, and we're going to be looking into vsnip or vimsnip, I guess, vim vsnip or whatever. There's also this thing called integer. I have not looked into a lot of this stuff yet, so I had this stuff working for COC before, but I have yet to get it working for just native Lua support, compy, whatever, right? I do have it working. I'll show you where I do have it working, and then we'll see what it's going to take to get it to work in other places. So there's something that I have to do to get this to work. Like if I wanted to just jump to the current directory that I'm in, if I do that, and then it'll show up here. Anyway, so what I do have is some of it working here in Lua. So if I do require, or not require, but if I put R, I do repeat until, and I can get that snippet. I think we can do if, and we can get this snippet, if true, and then we can come down here, I guess. So we have a few snippets. I don't know if there's other ones. While do, see? So while true, blah, blah, blah. So now this just natively works for Lua, and I'm kind of wondering why I don't have this natively working for other languages. So let's just open up another file, and we'll just call it thing.py, and I'll show you what I mean. So if I start to type if, nothing. Def, I should get a function definition, I would think, but nothing, right? So we're going to try and set up the vsnip thing, because most of the reason that I'm doing that is because I'm using something called compy. So we're going to look up nvim compy, and that's what I'm doing for completion. Now this guy, let's see what else he makes. Probably don't need that. These two things, I'm going to be using vim vsnip, vsnip integ, compy. And the reason I'm using these two is because they're in his repo. He keeps this here. I'm assuming he has good support for these. But I want to figure out how to get access to a ton of snippets. Let's see if there's anything here. What's up, Nancode? What's up, Vladimir? What's my color scheme? You can check it out over on my GitHub right here. It's in MV Code color schemes. It's called MV Code. And there's a bunch of other cool color schemes too. Yeah. So let's go and take a look at what I was just looking at. So we're going to be trying to do vim vsnip. Now, let's go see what I have in my plugin section for this if I already have it set up. So we can go down to not settings, plugins. And we are looking for snippets. Here we go. So I have compy, I have these snippets, and I was hoping Hansa Vim snippets would come too, but by the way, I found a bunch of other different snippet plugins that do something that I don't know if I'm going to get access to. I may need to, someone was showing this to me in the Discord, I may need to enable it for the language server. So that's going to be the first thing I go and look for. After I read compy a little bit closer for snippets. So if we come through here, sorting, tab, snippets. Yeah, see, he's got snippets. Compy confirm, I guess, gives you the snippet, just in case I need that. Let's check out the mappings here. I don't care about these. I don't use that or that. This is highlights. Don't care about that. Guess I care about this. Maybe we'll try control space as that completion thing. Yeah, because this is confirm, close, and this is scrolling through the thing, but I don't know if we really need to do that. I'm gonna grab this mapping here, and we're gonna go back over here just so we have it, and we're gonna go to our key maps, and we're gonna set it however they do. Okay, thank you. Let's make this bigger. So we're going to, I don't care, I want to get rid of this. And now we're going to get this here. And X, we're going to set this to, it's for insert mode. We do want silent. I don't know what this EXPR thing is. I don't know if like that's used. Let's see if we can do help vim dot API dot nvim underscore set underscore key map. No help for that? Do I have to like that? No. Did I spell it wrong? Maybe if I just do this and look for key map. Key map. Key. About key underscore map. Really? Well, I don't know if that really matters. So someone in chat, if you know better, then you can tell me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, oops, C dash. I don't know if space is going to get overridden by this. Because if I'm in insert mode, nah, if I'm in insert mode, it shouldn't. And it's control space, so yeah, that does. I guess it jumps to like words or something. Never really used that before. All right, and then we're gonna map it to this here, and rest of this I don't think I care about. All right, I'm not sure that that even matters. Now I really just want the snippets to show up. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go look at our, let's see, a language server. Well, Lua already has it working. So do they have anything about snippets here? They don't seem to. I didn't have to do anything special, at least to, it seems, to get my snippets to work here. Let's test it for, what's a good one to test it on? We can try it out for Python. So let's go look at lsp config. lsp config nvim. See if there's anything in chat. WSL. I don't know, man. I don't really know much about Windows. I'm kind of anti-Windows, so I don't have a lot of support for it. If the community wants to add support to my config with Windows, then I'll accept it, but I probably won't go out of my way to support it. Wanted to thank me for Neovim videos. I'm a pro. I don't feel like a pro. Greetings from Bolivia. That's awesome. I am just learning to handle nvim in your videos. Help me a lot. Thanks in advance. Yeah, no problem. nvim. Okay, I'll check that out. Functions and generating the mapping used, for example, echo. Yeah. But how do I get it in the... That's all I have to do? Okay. Cool. Let's do that. I had a feeling that's all I had to do, but... So it's for expansions, I guess. I don't know if I really like this for that. But we'll leave it there. Let's see if it does anything, right? So like if I do that, and then if I come back, it doesn't matter, any Lua file, because I know that's where they work. And if I do if, and then come here, and then if I do control space, it doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe it's because it's mapped to my leader key. Is control enter a thing? Maybe we'll try control enter. I don't know if that's a thing though. Is control tab a thing? Control tab would maybe be good. If not, we'll try with something else. All right, save that, come back in. If, then maybe I have to, yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's just picking up the regular tab. I mean, doesn't that basically give me it anyway? Like, why do I need... Oh, maybe that's it. Okay. So okay, here's what you can do, I guess. So if I do if, let's find one that's longer maybe. Maybe I don't need one that's longer. We'll do while. It already puts, no, that's do end. We need the while. While do. And then we'll press enter. And then if I do control tab, it'll take me down here after I'm done. So now if I get rid of this, and if I get rid of this, let's go test my hypothesis here. And then we'll do another one without it and see if it still does it. All right, while, press enter, and then I'll do control tab. Oh, it already brings me down there anyway. Maybe tab just already does it. I don't think we need this. So I could be wrong, but I don't care. Hi Chris, I'd like to ask you about your future videos. If this Vim scripts to Lua are going to have separate videos or playlists like you did before, like setting up from scratch with Lua. Yeah, in the future I'll do setting up from scratch with Lua. I'm going to be doing these live streams until I'm happy with what I have, and then I'll be doing from scratch with Lua. I'll probably be doing a Lua crash course video too, and I'll probably, I don't know where I'll go from there. And then after that, I'll probably show you how to build most of NV code from scratch, like I kind of did with my old one. So if you're sufficiently interested to do so. I also recommend, just you could help support mine and send me PRs and stuff. That would be helpful. That would even help you learn. So let's see, LSP config, this is the file you want. And now let's look up Snip. No. If I control F. Oh, because it does that. I need to do this. Snip. I forgot I had this Vim plugin. Completion snippets on. That seems to be. That's for high. Oh, damn it. I need to get used to this new. This Vim one is different than Vimium. Snippet. Neovim does not currently include built-in snippets. VS Code HTML lang server only provides completions when snippet support is enabled. To enable completion, install a snippet plugin and add the following override to your language client capabilities during setup. Okay. Okay. So I might need this in a bunch of different languages, but that means that it works for HTML. So then if I have it set up. Thing.html. I feel like HTML or like H should start a snippet, but I've noticed that I have to do this, but this doesn't give me any snippets. This just gives me LSP. So why no snippet? See, like that's no good. That's no good. Let's go see if I'm configuring it correct. Well, no, I have it. I know I have it. I know I. All right, leave me alone. So, actually, let's just save it so we have that file sitting around in here. Let's remove some file. Some file. Okay. Now, let's see. We're just going to install this again to be sure that it's there. And we're going to go open this. If I hate this, by the way. If Vim tree guy who makes this plugin, if you could just like immediately CD me to the get, the root get whenever I show up somewhere, that would be really cool. Because I have to like move around a little bit first before it works. Yeah, see I have this true? Now I got capabilities. Capabilities equals capabilities. On attach, comment on attach. And yeah. That should work. I should get snippets. You know, right? Install a snippet plugin. I do have a snippet plugin. Root here. Don't even ask me about Java right now. I'll get to that at some point. I have Java regular working, but not for snippets. Let's look up Snippet. Snippet auto indent. This is for some other language. Okay, that's about all this stuff says about snippets, which is not super helpful. Maybe we will go and check out vsnip. Because we know we get snippets there. We're going to check out, all right, Vim snip integrations to other plugins. Vim snip, snippet plugin for the thing. Features, nested placeholders, nested snippet expansion. You can expand snippet even if you already activated other snippet. Load snippets from VS Code extension. If you install a VS Code extension, vsnip will load those snippets. Supports many LSP client and completion. Support many LSP client and completion engines by using that. I don't know if we need that. It looks like it was already built into Compy anyway. Where is like a list of all the snippets? Like he just showed me one for Go. I don't know much about Golang, but I probably just could create a Go file and see if I get snippets there, right? So let's go to, where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Plugins, yeah. So like here's VS Code Java snippets, right? And there's some Python snippets. I don't know if they're VS Code ones. Here's some VS Code snippets. And here's the Golang one. We might do ultisnips later. And then I don't know what Norcali snippets is. I just don't know enough about snippets. And then there's React snippets and whatever. But we're just going to try with JavaScript and Python and Go first. And see where we get. Oh, no, we don't want that. We want pack. Install. Wow, that's a big ass file. All right. So Now we'll open up thing.go. And we'll do main, maybe? Make. There you go. We got snippets for the Go. I don't really know anything about Go, though. One thing I don't like is that why do these snippets not have my thing? Like if I start to type like, oh wow, that's a oh, maybe you have to name the function, and then maybe, yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably what that is. I don't know enough Go to be dangerous here. Let's do nvim thing.py. You'd expect like def to be a snippet, right? de, nothing? I don't even get language support in here. Okay. Maybe I need to enable that with capabilities. Go is automatic. Let's try and enable this with capabilities. And we'll try out JavaScript. Thing.js. Well, console. Oh, this is a constructor. Okay, we have snippets in JS. What's another one that might be? Cool. Oh, it put me there. Now I'd like to, oh, you can just press tab and it'll take you to the next one. Boom, 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 just like that. All right, so here's the deal. So if I do FRE again, and then I name it like, we'll say R, and then I press tab. Wait, no, it gave me tab like that. I'll press enter, and then I'll press tab, and then I'll start typing again. Item. I don't know why it gave me that. And if I press tab again, and there you go. I'd like to get away with it without without jumping to the next thing. Maybe that's what that other thing would have been useful for, right? We'll look at that in a minute. Right now, we just want to get snippets working, and then we'll go through like how to actually freaking use them. What about thing.html though? Maybe I need to install the snippets. Where do you find all these snippets? Does anyone know in chat? No one knows in chat. So thank you for your videos. I know you use Compy. Completion Nvim has trivial snippet plugin support. I use ultisnips. Yeah, I like Compy though. I've been using it for a while. I'm a big fan of it so far. I'll check out ultisnips too, probably later on in the video. I want to do this without doing that. It looks like you need to include a bunch of snippets plugins though to get the snippets. So how are we going to do that? Maybe either if we go, I don't know. Maybe it'll be in a wiki here. I would like to create some of my own snippet recipes. I have a few ideas. But I wouldn't like to create a bunch of them. And tag, wiki, no wiki, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't think I need integ. This just integrates vsnip with other completion engines. But I'm pretty sure Compy does it natively. So I might get rid of this plugin if I don't need it. Let's see. Trying to think like VS Code, HTML, snippets. Neovim. Just gotta talk about snippets here. I don't care unless you're talking about snippets. No snippets. Don't care. Maybe this guy. He's talking about ultisnips. We'll look at ultisnips. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know where, like, I don't even remember where I randomly got all of those other ones that I found. Like these ones down here. Did the Python one show up? I don't remember the Python one showing up. I don't remember. I just did this, but like, what would be a Python one if I put I gotta wait for the server to start usually. We'll know if I put this and there becomes an error, then it started. Okay, so no, nothing for like if main no while, or maybe like for. No. But I guess we decided that I might need to do that capabilities thing. So let's do that. Let's do it doesn't really matter. I gotta do this nonsense. There you go. And so now we're gonna open up the Python guy here, and then we're also going to open up HTML. Where do I have this open? 2? Yes. Kill you and you. Right. Now, local capabilities, make client capabilities. Capabilities.textDocument.completion item snippet support equals true. Nothing. Let's look at, you know, where might be a good place to find them. Might be going here and in the issues. And if I type in Python, what's he got? Compy, vsnip, integ, Microsoft VS Code Python. This is the one I thought I was using. Where? Okay, hold up. We're gonna have to go check this. Yeah, that is that. See, this has all the snippets. Tools nvim plugged VS Code. Okay. I have no Windows environment. Sorry. Please try that. If it doesn't work, I have no idea. Okay, I got something at least. First, this works. So you have to point to this snippet pack. But VS Code Python snippet pack names the snippet file Python snippets.json. So you need to rename it to python.json. This is huge pain in the ass. No, vsnip loads VS Code plugins snippet automatically. So you can get a snippet via that. If it does not work, it is a bug. Sorry, this is closed. I don't want to have to do that though. Let's try a different one. Let's try this Python snippets one. Let me see if anyone... Yeah, the jump tab thing is pretty cool. But if anyone knows anything about snippets, let me know. Alright, we're going to try that. And yeah. I really wish this would have worked. We'll do pack install. Sure. Now we know we only have those. We'll open up this. Okay. I mean, if that one's not going to work, I'll just use this one. I don't know what a main loop is. If condition, so if we'll put true, and then I'll press tab, and then I'll say, whoa, pass, what the hell? I guess that's pasting. I guess I gotta do I might just use CW. Let's try that again. If, oh, here's the main. Equals main. What happens if I start typing? Like if I do thing, okay. That's good. I like that. Does G have one? I don't know. U. Maybe like exception. No exception. Do encoding. That's good. Can I say like? No. Def. We'll call it do tab arg. Oh, this is a class. Like this is a method. Stuff tab. Now if I press P, I think it's just going to paste. If I press V, alright, I get the thing. So let's try it again pressing P, and then maybe it's something that I have remapped somewhere. Do stuff tab P. Yeah, it's the paste P. So I think, let's go see if I have a remapping somewhere. I'm screwing things up. Yeah, we'll go here. There you go. And you know what? This isn't going to search in this directory. I don't think it might, but we're just going to go to config, nvim, and then just do nvim init.lua. And we're going to do search text for I know remap. Now, am I know remapping P anywhere? Doesn't seem as if I am. Let's see for no remap. I don't think so, because I would want to be able to press P there without it pasting. Only other place I may have mapped it, well, there's only a couple places where I could have mapped it, but maybe here. Okay, we have this, but that's leader P. That shouldn't do anything. That's not helpful. Oh well, I'm not really that worried about it. I wonder if it does it for anything but the last one. So if I come back over here and I do this again, and then I do def, and then we'll do this, and then stuff, and tab, and then things, and then tab, and then M. Okay. Now I do def, whoops. Def, def. What the hell are you doing? Def, call. If I put a P, yeah, see P, it just starts pasting. Now if I put like a Y, what about if I put, yeah, now everything's shot, I guess. That's a little annoying. We'll revisit it. Right now I just want to get snippets working for things and understand what I need to do. So did I need to set that capabilities thing? That's another question I have. So if we go to LSP and we go into the Python language server, I comment this out and this, save this, jump back over here, thing.py. Now, you don't even need it. Now the question is, where do you get all these snippets? So let's just look up VS Code /HTML. It probably won't even be like that. HTML VS Code. Maybe, what if I did awesome snippets? Because sometimes there's GitHub repos just called awesome something. Okay, you can search for ones that contain snippets. What if I did this? What if I grabbed this and then I go over here and I open up VS Code and then what the hell is that? Jeez. That was painful. All right, UA, and now give me some space here. Wow, this is great. This is how you find extensions, right? Maybe everything's not loaded right. I need to open it from code. So let's go into let's just open it from here. Code dot. Okay. Paste this in. Snippets. Now, this is like a bunch of different snippets. So what I can do, let's first try to open up a Java file like thing.java and see if that's .j. .java. See if we get any snippets. No. Do I get any completion or anything? Probably I need to start this with something like in a .git repo or something like that. So if I go like cd repo cd, we'll use my Spring Boot intro one. We'll do course API data dot. Okay. Wait for the thing to start. Wish this thing would show up that it's actually started. Now let's do, yeah, like that's just getting it from there. It says it started. Okay, I can find that, but I don't get code completion anymore. Okay, now I have code completion. Maybe it just took a little bit. No, wait, no, that's because public was already there. Right. All right, we're gonna have to go back and revisit Java. Figure that out. Let's open up a thing.html. Thing.html. So I don't want to play with that if it's not gonna work. So we know thing.html probably already doesn't have snippets. Like if I try to start, wait, it does. It has these. What are these? What is dob? Okay, I'd rather have something like an HTML snippet. So let's see if we can go here. And usually they have like a link to the repo somewhere. Looks like maybe this is the link. Here you go. Let me see anything in chat. Hey Chris, how you doing? What's up, MNF? What's that dialog that pops up to let you search for an app? You talking about Rofi? You talking about this? This is it's called Rofi, and it essentially lets you just, you know, search for your apps. It's like a fuzzy finder kind of thing. Show up in map? I don't know. Yeah, for P? That's a good question. Yeah, actually, I probably should have tested that. That's a... I think I even have it in Telescope, but yeah, maybe I should have just started with that. Thank you for reminding me basic Vim things, because sometimes I forget them. I try to do things the difficult way. Oh yeah, capital P looks like it's mini yank auto put. Gonna have to find that. Yeah, it's mini yank doing nonsense. Okay. Okay, thank you for reminding me that that was a thing. So we're gonna do search text, mini, excuse me. You should have been finding things. Mini yank. Ah, sneakiness. Big sneaky. Alright, you're out of here, mini yank. You're out of here until I can figure out how to use you better anyway. That solves that problem. Thank you. Now let's go back to VS Code. Here's the snippets. So I think all I have to do for HTML snippets is grab this guy, come over here, and Vim. Let's we're gonna leave that open. And Vim. I have Vim open somewhere else. Okay, but here I want to leave it open. Here I don't. Do you use VS Code when you do real dev work? No. No, not anymore. Not anymore. I did for a while. I would like use my Neovim stuff in the background, but now I'm probably at least 3 times as fast just using vanilla Neovim. Not vanilla Neovim, but like just Neovim without VS Code. I'll still support VS Code, like my stuff built into it though, if anyone wants to set that up. I'm gonna probably set that up better in the future once I'm done getting this thing all working, because this is my daily driver now and this is what I use for work. So where the hell am I and what am I doing? I actually don't really like VS Code that much, because like, for instance, if I want to search for text, all right, and I start searching for like mini egg, like, you see how handsome this is? You cannot beat that in VS Code. VS Code, say I want to search for something. I don't know if I have any files open. Oh, great. Repos. Let's look for my blog. How do I make this like the root folder? Let's just open up a file, I guess. All right. Now, if I want to search in here, I could do search, and then I could do search for text. And then, like, this is what it gives me. Obviously, it's searching through my home directory right now. That's why it's slow. But even still, that's not as handsome as what I just did. So let's go back to plugins. Well, let's get those HTML snippets. So use, boom, HTML snippets. Now, see, this is cool because now I know like where to get them all. Thing, dot, h, there we go. I got it open somewhere else. There we go. I think VS Code's done a lot for open source text editors, though. But yeah, it's probably one of the best text editors, if not the. Oh, it's not a good text editor. It's this good in between area, which is like. Because when you're working on editing text, there's like this in-between area of like these full-on bloated IDEs with like IntelliJ, PyCharm, and all that shit, and like features that you didn't write so you don't understand, and you gotta like click buttons, and like you're just not gonna be as fast. There's just no way. Like, you can get pretty fast, but you can't move through text like I can. Like, you can't just like churn through text. You know what I mean? And like even searching. You're not beating this keystroke, all right? Space TS or space ST, right? Typing your thing, right? And then seeing it perfectly on the right there, cycling through them super fast, pressing enter, being right over top of it, and then pressing something like CW, and then, well, that was with an extra keystroke, something like CW, and then just like re-putting in your thing. And then just pressing like Control O and being right back where you were. You know, like, you're not going to move through text like that. There's no way. You're going to be like, because it doesn't do that. You're going to be like clicking something like this, or right clicking and then like option something else or whatever. Like, there's. And here's the thing, you have to pay for a license for a lot of that shit. Why would you do that? You know, I get why you would do it, but like, I don't know. I'd rather be able to bring my text editor around with me everywhere I go, support people who are building open source cool things like all this stuff, actually have a good text editor, a fast text editor. I use this for everything. I know people who use IntelliJ to write Python. I know people who use it to write JavaScript. I know people who use it to write YAML files. Like, what are you doing opening up YAML files in IntelliJ? Open them up in anything else. You know what I mean? Anything else. HT. That did not give me the support to, oh, I didn't install them. Didn't install them. Pack. Install. Even VS Code would be better for YAML, but honestly, YAML, I'd rather, if I was opening a YAML file, I would just want it to be like this fast to be in there, you know? All right, oh, here we go. It's giving me nonsense, though. It's like giving me stuff down there. HTML fin. What are these? These are like JavaScript ones. I think I want JavaScript ones. Yeah, like these are JavaScript. Let's open up a, maybe it's because there's like a JS file in here or something. I don't know. That really shouldn't be the case, but let's make a directory called test. I put an H and it throws a thing. All right, that's not encouraging. Maybe there's other snippets, so... Oh, wait, this is not that. What is this? I did install them. We already have the Go snippets. I think we already have JavaScript snippets. Although I don't... Oh yeah, I did pull them down. Guess there's like C++ ones here. We have Python ones. React. That's one that I would like. I would like the RFC and all that kind of stuff. So let's see if we can get those. What other languages? We already have Lua working. We have Python working. We have JavaScript working. HTML is not working. Let's see if we can look up Vim HTML snippets. Let's see if anyone says anything in chat. Best IDE, not a good text editor. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's why I liked building my Neovim thing into VS Code, because it made me a lot faster in VS Code. But again, I still am faster in regular Neovim. What tool are you using to place the windows at left, right, top, bottom? It's a window manager. Noodles right. Ben, yep, i3. I do use i3. I just don't have the time to move over to DWM. True that. Not that DWM is a bad thing. I think it's cool. I get around just fine. The Linux kernel and U-boot, just Neovim and C-tags. Yeah, C-tags is also cool. I haven't used C-tags in a while, though, since I learned about all this LSP stuff. So let's do React. I have a React project, just my blog. It's like one of my only React projects, at least outside of like my old job. Okay. All right. Now, am I in here? Yeah. So we're gonna like do something like R. Okay. See, this HTML one is like showing up everywhere now, and it's not good. So we're gonna look for a new HTML one. Where am I? I might have this open actually somewhere else. Yeah. Okay. Don't work. And this is Vim React snippets, but we're gonna not bring that down for now. We know this works. We know this works. We know this works. I have a strong belief that that will work. And I do want to learn Rust at some point. We know Lua comes out of the box. We are having some issues with Java, but we'll come back to Java later. I don't think Hans is doing anything. So we're going to throw Hansa down here. We know this one doesn't work for Python. We're not using ultisnips right now. I'd rather just use vsnip because I already have it. It looks like it supports the stuff VS Code already has out there, which is probably a good standard. And yeah. Maybe I will use the other ones. Maybe I'll use ultisnips in the future. But for now, I'm going to use this. Basically, all I want now is React and HTML snippets. So let's see. I forget what I was going to look up. Let's first try to get the React. Well, we're going to see if React snippets are working here. We know that that messed up, so we're going to save this. Yeah, and then we'll pack, update, remove HTML snippets and Vim snippets. Yes. Okay. Now we'll save this guy. We'll do this. We'll open up this. This is actually, I don't want this here, but well, I guess we'll leave it here for now. RFC. Nothing. That's usually a thing. Wait, I just saw something. That probably is a JavaScript one though. Or if I do con, probably give me constructor. Yeah. Now if I type P, I get regular P. That's good. That's good. Okay, good. So now we have that snippet working, but we do not have like React snippets. So we'll come over here. All right. And we'll go to the bottom of this stupid thing. Also, I don't like pop-ups. Like these notifications, they drive me nuts. I don't like the idea of tweeting feedback inside my editor. I don't like all of the telemetry that happens here. Why does my editor need to track me? You know what I mean? Why do I need to be able to tweet from it? Why does it need... Well, notifications is not necessarily a bad thing, but it is somewhat annoying. You know what I mean? Why does my editor need to send telemetry data and phone home? I don't need that. So enable globally. I bet if I just look this up, I'll get it, but I would hope he would. That's a market space link. I want a GitHub link. Whatever, we're just going to look that up. Here we go. Bunch of snippets. We'll do this. We'll do this. Oops. Use. Okay. Now we'll come back over here. We'll do pack install. They're installed. We'll come into header.js and we'll do RF. Look at that. All right. Now we get all of our snippets. Okay, so one thing I'm not a fan of, where is my kind label for this? I'm gonna have to go look up LSP kind and figure out why that doesn't work, because that works, at least in Lua I see it show up, and I would like them to show up. They don't always show up though, and I don't like that they don't always show up. I think you might be able to do it without LSP kind, and if you can, we're going to try and figure that out. Now we have this working for, let's go see. Oh yeah, the last one we wanted to get working was HTML, and HTML seemed to not work. At least the one that's provided by that repo. That repo looked like it hadn't been updated in a very long time, but I'm glad that we have React snippets working. What else does this guy got on his repo? I'm going to star this. I don't know. Anyway. HTML. VS Code. Snippets. And then we'll do GitHub. That's that one. There's a GitHub topic about it. That's cool. Okay. Let's star this topic. How do I like keep this topic? How do I add a description image, add this topic to your repo? To associate your repository with blah blah blah, visit your landing page and select manage topics. That would be nice. I don't want to associate my repo with it, but I kind of do. Because you might need them every now and then. Go JS home. This is the move though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to put it in the README and say, like, if you're looking for snippets, snippets, if you are looking for GitHub topics is probably more powerful than I know. Why am I putting it in a code block? Also, I did this wrong. I'm not really thinking today, huh? And snippet topic. We're also going to check if this works without integ. I think we have snippet support now. LSP kind for snippets. We're going to want that. And yeah, we'll just put this on the same line. Something I've been meaning to do is in my utils this for auto commands, file type, and we'll do markdown. Kill all this. Set. I think it's set wrap. Is it wrap? That's a little annoying. Wrap and no wrap, yeah. So Boolean default on, okay. Set wrap. That should work. And then we're just gonna close out of this. Will this wrap things now? Yeah, there we go. I want that just for Markdown. Just makes it easier to see things. I'd rather have that for this. I don't like it for code. but I do like it for Markdown. Also, my little things aren't working anymore, and I think this is a tree sitter problem. But I don't know. So LSP kind of snippets. Oh yeah, kind for snippets. LSP kind for snippets. And we have to figure out what integ does first. And then we're going to look through here really fast for HTML or any other interesting snippets. Got Flask snippets, that's cool. Emoji snippets. It's kind of old. Might be a newer one. Emmet? Yeah, I should probably look into Emmet. That's fine, but I want like a better one. Topic. Can I just search all of GitHub for like HTML snippets? A custom set of HTML snippets for Sublime Text. Angular snippets. Here we go. Emmet. This is archive though. Doesn't have a lot of stars. Oh, that's not Emmet. That's Emmetio. We want to do this. How do we sort this? Sort by most stars. Might try this one. I mean, they don't really change that often. I'd really like to use the one that's already on, like the one used in VS Code. But throws errors. This is just my stuff. I'd really like to use this one. Let's see if there's anything else, if I can just like search HTML. I mean, that's the only real snippet I care about in HTML. How many other snippets do you really need besides like an HTML boilerplate one? Like, what does this have for snippets? Does this have snippets? This is just support. Probably like just IntelliSense, yeah. People say that tab 9 and kite are useful. maybe I'll check them out. But that's another thing that kind of phones home while I'm typing, so I'm not really big on that. This is this guy, right? Or is this a different one? This seems to be a different one. Let's look up this guy. Right? I think it is. Where did this take me? Click on this. Wait. I think it sent me to the same place. Alright, let's just search for this. Still sends you there. I wonder if vsnip has any issues around HTML. HTML. This works to get VS Code's built-in snippets. Feel free to add this to the README if you'd like. I may be wrong, but this will include the entire VS Code repo. Not a huge issue for all, but I believe there are a few repos dedicated to this, like, ooh, what's this? I wonder... This is all of VS Code, though. Does it really load all of VS Code, or does it just give you these snippets? I guess we can go look and see. Now, does it have HTML? I don't see any HTML ones. For various programming languages, this plugin compiles the following plugins. Complies with the following plugins. Yeah, I don't see any. I guess this could be useful to get a bunch of them in one place, but Markdown basics would be nice. Yeah. That everyone refers to are outdated. For now, I'm compiling them from VS Code source. I don't know where VS Code keeps its snippets. That might be an interesting thing to look for. This is just extensions. Maybe though. That's HashiCorp. Whoa. Okay, you get snippets with that though. Do I not have the HTML one? You would think I would, but I don't. Let's look through this. Which key? JavaScript snippets. material theme, blah, blah, blah. This is also a good way to find them, I guess. IntelliSense, SVG viewer, VS Code dash, ESLint, Python preview, Git history. Yep. Yeah, this is a pretty good way to find them, actually. If you just pull in a snippets thing, you could just copy and paste the directory here probably and go find it on Google. Python snippets. This is the Python snippets one that they use. Lombok, VS Code theme, Terraform, Java, Solidity. I would like to know what they're doing with Solidity. Python indent, IntelliSense, VS Code language, Babel. These are all the plugins I have for VS Code. Concourse, Spring Boot. I don't see, I just installed the new one. Here we go. Whoops. How big is this? NCDU. Images is big. The snippets is 28. And it's just called snippets.json. Let's open that up. Wow, this looks great. Why is it all commented out? How long is this file? Like 800 lines, and it seems like it's... Is that like the thing? I feel like it shouldn't be commented out. X. Because I want these snippets. How do I take them? And like, can I add them to my own snips thing? Vim vsnips. By the way, the reason I'm doing these streams is just so everybody can see the amount of pain it takes to figure these stupid things out. Emmet is a must if you're debating it or not. Yeah, I know, I do want to get Emmet. Seems to be an issue with HTML and JSX snippets. No, JSX ones are working. I use Nvim for university tests, but I cannot reach the same velocity as VS Code when working. I don't know, man. Maybe if you had all this set up and you had everything maybe the way that I do, you might disagree. But I think most people, when they get started, they start with VS Code. The nice thing about my config though is I'm going to get to keep it forever. VS Code might not exist forever. I don't think Vim's going anywhere. It's the command I'm using for formatting. I have like the whole last stream I did on formatting. But it's that one. You might have a parser for that JSON file. Maybe. I'm gonna just try and get that snippet file though, but I have to figure out how to like include my own snippets. Okay, here's how you do it. No, that's not how you do it. Snippet file, create your own snippet. Snippet file will store to this snippet dir per file type. Open some file, invoke that command. Edit a snippet. Okay, well, sure. So why don't I do this then? Why don't I, okay, we already have that snippets.json over there. Why don't I do nvim, and where am I? And then we'll do v snip open edit, and we're going to want to do HTML. Does not exist. Create. Okay, so you would put them there. I'd like to change this in the future. I'll say yes. And then what I'm going to do is grab all this. Hold up. V, G, Y. Go over here. Paste it in. Save that. Look at that. So now, boom. That's all you got to do. See, it's that easy. It's that easy, right? That's the easiest thing in the world to do. There's maybe nothing easier than doing everything I just did right there if you want HTML snippets. That took me how long? How long has it been? Maybe an hour? Could you imagine it being any easier? I'm going to create... should I just bundle this with my thing? Nah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a repo on my GitHub and people can get it from there. I'm going to do Emmet too, but I want them to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. We're going to find out if there's a desire. Maybe we do need to just use Emmet. Because I always did like Emmet. And Emmet's like built into VS Code now. Where do you find the Emmet snips? Let's go look in here and do Emmet. I don't know if it really gives you anything different. Like if like the snippets can give you anything special. Vim Emmet. Thing is though, I don't know if this is gonna work. Like I don't want to do all this shit. I don't want to like press Control Y and then dot and then you should see this and then enable different nonsense. I just want to have Emmet snippets. VS Code, Emmet. Let's go see if it's just like a plugin. We no longer need this. Emmet. Nope. Emmet.io. Download for your favorite editor. I don't think Vim would even be on here. Yeah, it's like this. I don't know if there's one for like Vim. That was where I just was. I think what we want is this one. Is this just telling me to download VS Code? Does anyone know where the snippets directory is? I would ship Emmet and leave the snippets to the user. Sure. Emmet is a language like Vim is? Really? I thought Emmet was just cool snippets. It should be like its own thing that is plug and play. I know it's baked into VS Code. I know that, but I don't know where it lives. So I would have to go find the VS Code share file. So maybe in like user local share, and then maybe like VS, that's Vim. That's not helpful. User local bin would be in share. User share. Yo, VS. Maybe VS Codium would be helpful. Resources. Completions. Nope, that's not helpful. App. Resources. I don't know, maybe. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, there is Emmet. Yeah, I guess Emmet's not really like its own thing. I mean, it is its own thing. It's not like a Snippets thing. I always thought it was just Snippets. I guess I'm ridiculous for thinking that. Maybe I just don't understand Emmet well enough. I always thought it was just Snippets. Support for Emmet snippets and expansion is built right into VS Code. No extension required. Emmet 2.0 support for majority of Emmet actions, including expanding abbreviations. Oh yeah, because of the dots and all. That's what Emmet was cool for. Now I remember, because you can just do div. I haven't done front end programming in so long. Div dot blah 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 dot whatever. Yeah. That's why Emmet's different. I still want the snippets though for HTML, I think. I don't know. I'm just gonna create a repo with that Snippets Json in there without all the freaking comments. I guess we'll get it from Matt N's site, because that seems to be the official one. I'll see if there's anything in Neovim. Emmet. Yeah, COC has Emmet. It was updated 5 months ago. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going to ship with this and then set it up later, and then also create another repo for HTML snippets that actually works for Neovim. But let's get this. I totally forgot what Emmet did. Like, I used to use it all the time for shit when I was doing React development at Lockheed. It would always be like, you know, like div dot and then class name and blah, 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 blah. But, like, I just haven't used it for so long because I've just been writing Java. Matt N, Emmet. Let's get that. We'll bake it in and we'll figure out how to use it later. Maybe we'll do like a whole different stream on Emmet. Okay, because we're going to take this and we're going to make it its own thing under autocomplete. Not sure I need this with compy. So we're gonna nix that for now. We have all this stuff. So now we have React snippets, Go snippets, Rust snippets. We can get new snippets and we know how. We have NVim, or not NVim, we have Emmet. But we're gonna work on Emmet in a minute. And let's see. The question is compy gonna support Emmet? If it doesn't, I'm going to have to do whatever stupid shit that I have to do here. Like control Y comma. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to type all that shit? In normal mode. All right, well, we'll get to Emmet later. For now, I'm going to create that repo with the HTML snippets just in case anyone wants them. So, what's that other guy calling that thing? Where's my GitHub? Thought I had it open here somewhere. All right. Repositories. New. HTML. This might not even work still. Snippets. Public. README. Hit ignore. I don't even know if this is important. License. This one's fine. Yeah. I don't think we even need to get ignore. Let me see what that dude had in his repo. Take this and put it over here. HTML snippets. It's like the same one. He's like images, a .vs code, all this nonsense. Bunch of other bullshit. I think you literally just need a snippets directory and then a snippets.json inside there to get it to work. Let's grab this. Repos, git clone. And now what we'll do is mvim, or no, what we need to do is make dir snippets. And then what we need to do is create a snippets file, snippets.json. And then what we'll do is .vsnip this, yank that, paste it. Why you know format? Oh, I know why you know format. I don't want this big line here. And now it's gone. I'm sure the rest is formatted fine. We have that there. Now what we'll do, whoops, HTML snippets. Now what we'll do is just push it up. Lazy git. AC. Add all the snippets. Push that guy. Now we need to come back and we'll see if it works. Like in his thing. Yeah, like if you look at his snippet file, it's got all these comments. I wonder why that is. Disabled extension by commenting out of the snippets file. This is currently causing existent with VS Code HTML extension. Conflicts with existing HTML VS Code HTML extension. Disabling this extension as its functionality to be absorbed by VS Code main HTML extension. Does it have a main HTML extension? Where the hell is that? Might even be a better one. So people install that thing and they think they're getting like HTML stuff, and then they're just like not. We're gonna try and get Emmet working better than like that Control Y stuff. I don't want to have to do all that. I will if I have to, but see if anyone says anything here. Will you make videos on it again? On what? Nah, it's not. It's its own little engine that is knowing of HTML and HTML-like structure. You can code in loop with Emmet. Okay. Got into VS Code and do blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. Just kind of forgot that. Front end is still a dumpster fire. Yeah, I'm not a giant fan of that. Yeah, I've done Emmet before. I just forgot it was a thing. Vars, I did not know you could do vars in Emmet. That seems like I don't care about that then. Seems like too much work. How to customize tab line, background color, and text color. Check out my... Yes, this guy knows. I have a theme over on my site. I don't know what the hell that means. Looks like demon speak. Link, please. It's on my GitHub. Just go check it out. There's a link in the description of this stream, most likely. Tried to install your MV code. I was getting Luna errors. You're probably getting Lua errors. You're probably not getting Luna errors. It is a little bit of a work in progress still, so you gotta work with me there. Well, here's the thing. I don't necessarily need VS codes. If I go into cd.vs code extensions html, that's the only one that I have. So I'm just going to use that one, I think. I already pushed it up to my repo. So let's go to, I mean, Emmet's cool and all, but it's just, I don't know. I don't like need it. I don't really need, well, I kind of need HTML snippets just for one thing, just to create like that doc type thing. Just to create like a basic bare bones HTML file. So let's do my GitHub. This will reload. We got our snippets. Hey, you're supposed to be in a snippets directory. One second. Oh. Snippets.json into snippets, and now we'll do lazy get again, and we'll add, and we'll say move to correct directory. No wonder I was getting errors. All right, so now that works. What we'll do is we'll add this to the config here. And there we go. And I'll just leave that there until there's better support for HTML snippets, or I find like the built-in VS Code one. We'll figure out Emmet at some point. Maybe I'll do that this stream. I'd rather figure out the LSP kind issue that I'm having. Let's save this. README. Sure. Lua. All right. We need to do pack install. Yeah, we're gonna try and remove that and see if everything still works. because I'm not convinced I need that. I no longer care about you. What the hell is this? There you go. Sweet. Now Emmett was like, wanted like me to do like HTML5 and then do like Control Y, comma. There goes Emmett. But how do you get, can I do this? Can I do like div dot thing? It was something like that, and then what if I did like Control Y, comma? There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I got both. I don't like Control Y, comma though. I don't like Control Y, comma. What's a better way to do that? We got HTML snippets, and now we're gonna go figure out the best way to do Emmet, because why not? Okay, there's an Emmet leader key. Note that the comma will still have to be entered. Why? Literally why? What if I just made it comma, comma? Enable just for HTML and CSS. No, I think I want to have it in React too. I'll just leave it where it is. Note that the comma will still need to be... What the hell is this comma? Why does it have to happen? I think I'm just going to do like comma, comma. It's kind of cool because Emmet, yeah, I guess it always does it in HTML though, so yeah. I think there's definitely a place for both snippets and Emmet though. Control Y is too much. Control Z would be easier. Control Z would be easier. Can I do comma, comma though? Is comma, comma a bad idea? Might be a bad idea. It might screw up my typing. I know I can redefine it. It's right there. Oh, thanks, E. But I'm saying like what I don't like is I don't like that I have to do the thing and then definitely press comma. I don't like that. Control Z is better than nothing though. Control Y, like hitting Control Y is not. This is the ugliest my fingers have ever felt hitting Control Y. I feel like there's no comfy way to hit Control Y. Control Z, I can hit pretty comfortably. Kind of. I mean, not really. I kind of have to move my hands pretty far. That's not super ergonomic. What do all the controls do? If I do like Control Z right now, it suspends Neovim. Who the hell would want to do that? Here we go. I hope that doesn't. Serious? I don't even want to ever accidentally hit Control Z. Do I have this open somewhere else? Or is that literally just that, suspended? I don't even know how to pick back up a suspension, so what I'm going to do is go into the swap and kill everything. So cd.local, cd this.local, share and vim swap, rm star, goodbye. We're going to go with Control Z. I've decided. I already have the plugin. We'll just open this up and we'll come over here and we'll add a new thing for emit. I'll just call it mv emit. Init.lua and where the hell is it? E. Where does E come in the alphabet? I think it should be. Oh, I must have put it inside of something again. I do that pretty often. Yep. Actually, we'll just rename it. And we are going to do this. I have to leave myself a note letting myself know, like, after you have what you want, press C, then and comma at the same time for whatever freaking reason. I'd like to just press Control Z. Why is the comma necessary? Disable comma. Do they have that? Jeez, 97 issues. They're not getting solved. It already supports this. As you can see in the LSP specifications, there are file type names, blah, 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 but for JSX, emit only takes effect when its file type is .jsx. How to make this work? I mean, I'm pretty sure it says it. Down here, doesn't it? Yeah, see? Like you can put auto command, blah, blah, blah. This might be a useful auto command. I'm going to bring this along for the ride too. And what we got to do is change this. I don't know if I necessarily like Control Z comma better than Control, because there is no easy way to do Control. Try pressing Control Y and comma at the same time. Tell me what you come up with. Anyway, Control Z could be done. Now let's bring this in to init.lua. Boom. Got that. Now, if we go back and try to do this, we can do div dot. We'll say the class name is foo, and then we'll do Control Z, comma, boom. What do all the dots do? If I do like div dot foo dot bar, Control Z, comma, nothing. It's too many dots. Control Z, comma. And then I could put like an A tag in here with this, and put like a link, and then I don't even know what else. You know, boom. This is much comfier. Now, does it work in React is the question. If it doesn't, then we're gonna have to go do auto commands to get it to work. Thing dot, not well, we'll just do div dot foo. Control Z, comma. Control Z starts to run away from you a little bit. Let's say div dot foo. Like, see all these Z's? The hell is that shit? Someone explain that to me. Ooh, wait. That's not a thing in React. In React, it's class name. Well, can't be used in React. Someone would have to remake it, and actually, you could probably fork it. I mean, how difficult is this thing in the code? There's a bunch of absolute bullshit down here, more bullshit up here, and then there's the plugin, emit. Now, if you look for something, we should probably see like somewhere in here, class. This is the only class. Like, I would assume you'd be able to just remove class and put class name instead. Maybe that code's in auto load. And you could create one for React just by like swapping out class for class name. There's one class. Block coat class. Whoa, that's a class name. But wait a second. See, this is, I think, supposed to work for a JSX file. It should go right to class name. Wonder why it doesn't. It went background, hit foreground. For what? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. This is to anyone. I'm learning Lua for Neovim. Do you think it's better to read the 5.1 Lua book since it's appropriate version, or read the newest version because it's apparently high quality? I don't know. In VS Code, it does work for class name. Yeah, I know it does work for class name in VS Code, but it looks like it's supposed to work for class name in with this too. That's what's weird. That's what's weird because let's see. We don't care about this anymore. I don't think we need this anymore. I just want to do some cleanup here. HTML we have sorted. Now Where is this? This is my config. This is my block. Like if I come in here, maybe I need to be inside here, I don't know. div.foo. And then we'll do control Z, comma. Does class. Now this is a JSX file. So you would think it would be smart enough, and it looks like it's trying to be smart enough, by saying class name for HTML4. Right? Like I think it's trying to replace that stuff. Wow, this looks like pain. Class. How many occurrences are there? One there, one here, one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems like there's 4 different occurrences of it there. That's in that init.vim file. Now there's all this shit. This looks class. No, wouldn't be in there. I don't know if this works for that. Let's see if there might be forks that work. See if there's any issues. Wondering if anyone else is running into this issue. It looks like other people are getting class name. I don't know if anyone in chat has tried it outside of VS Code. Yeah, you said you tried it in VS Code, but maybe I have to do emmet install. Maybe that was the reason. Ah, tree sitter. Tree sitter likes to sneak up on me. Okay, we did an emmet install. Div dot foo control Z, comma, still does class. Maybe we need to come back, open this up, do this again, div dot foo control Z, comma. What? Nope, still does that. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure with that one. I'm just going to say that I'm not going to have emmet while I'm in React for this. It is what it is for now until I can sort that out in the future. Maybe it'll be fixed. Maybe someone will come up with a better one. We have snippets for pretty much everything now, I think, though. Let's just make sure RFC and RCC and all that kind of stuff is still here. RFC. Yeah, we still get all this cool stuff. We know we don't need integration now because we use vsnip. From what I can see there, it's applying that override only for files as JSX type, but not for JavaScript React type. Maybe that's what that guy's issue was. Maybe that's what that guy's issue was. Let me check something. I'm gonna go agree with this guy. It was like one of the newer ones. Someone said this in here. Right. Okay. I think you're right. This seems to be an issue for me as well. And then what I'll do is I'll even put a nice picture for this guy. Div dot foo control Z comma. And then we'll just get this. And then what we'll do is, and I'm probably going to just try and go and edit this code and see if I can get it to work. So we'll paste that. What happened? Copied clipboard. Does my paste not work anymore? Oh, you're not getting a picture. I'll just say I get class instead of class name. Yeah, and I didn't even put the code blocks there because whatever. What we could do is test this. So why don't we, I don't know, is there PRs against this? Because we could probably just put a PR against it. Pull requests, update responsive snippets, web design, title, meta tag, bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now what we're going to do, .local, this, and then we're going to go to pack, and then we're going to go to packer, and then start, and then emit, and then we will open up this repo, and I think what we'll do, I don't know what any of this shit is. We'll just open up the plugin here, and we'll do a search text for JSX, and now it has test files there. We're going to probably need to go to all these places and update it. So else if type this shit, set it to this type. Else if type JSX, let type equal that. How about else if type JavaScript React. Let type equal that. And then we'll do for JSX again. All right, we visited the top one. We're going to visit the second one now. If emit type JSX. Now, I think it will be from what we just did. Maybe that's all we needed to do. JSX. Like, it's possible that we just had to say, like, if it's JavaScript React, make it JSX. Let's find out. We already saved it, so if we go back over here, div.foo. I don't like this Control Z thing, but it just kind of like keeps moving. That gave me some Z's. All right, that wasn't good enough. Our change was not good enough. Search text JSX. Oh, I'm gonna need this to be bigger. Search text JSX. JSX extends HTML and hopefully changes those things. That's in that same place. And file type not JSX, yeah. How about we come in here and we grab this and we say JavaScript React, and then we try that. There you go. There you go. Simple fix, not hard, except for this stupid freaking thing that Control Z does. Does Control Y do that? Because we're going to go back to Control Y. If Control Y doesn't do that, we're just going to go back to Control Y. We're going to deal with the pain. Because Control Z keeps moving me. There you go. I fixed init.vim for React. That's all you have to do. I'm going to put a PR out for this guy. Let's do... I don't know if that other thing was necessary. I don't know if it was. Now, I might as well help out my TypeScript friends as well. Unless, is there already a PR out for this? Doesn't seem like there is. So I will put one for this issue. You know, I don't know how to connect PRs with issues. But I'm just going to put a PR in anyway. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get TypeScript React as well. And can I just have extends JSX? Fixes issue number? Okay. Yeah, I don't work with this. Like I never really work with GitHub issues. I work with like Jira and a bunch of other things like that. Yeah. All right. Someone was saying something else about something. I think I'm gonna go back to Control Y. Why does Control Z insert? All right, let's look this up before we And then I think I've had enough of snippets today. I've had enough of snippets for a lifetime at this point after this. So Control Z, spaces in Neovim. Weird characters. Weird characters. We're going back to Control Y. That way, at least it works in the init, like the init.vim thing says it works. Well, first thing I'm going to do is figure out where the hell I put that other thing. So search text for JavaScript React. I put it here, but I don't know if that was even necessary because it didn't seem to really fix anything. I could do like that, I guess. He's gonna want that. He's gonna want me to do it like this. This is a whole different. What the hell is a JSW, by the way? I don't care about that. I'm just gonna do like, if it's JSX or if it's type JavaScript React, then make it JSX. He's gonna want it like that. And then what was I doing? Search text for JavaScript React. This. I don't know how to get a TypeScript React one. So I wouldn't even be able to know how to test this, except for actually I do have a way to test this, because what I can do, TypeScript React, what I can do, and I don't even know if that's right. Yeah, it does, because it extends JSX. Okay, so that is right. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to test if my other change even did anything. JavaScript React. We're going to see if this ever even did anything. If it didn't, then I will not worry about making that change. If it did, then I'll need to make that change twice. Which I'm not looking forward to. So I'm hoping that this just works out of the box. Div.foo. Control Z, comma. Yeah, this works out of the box. So we don't need the other change. Very small change. Tree sitter, again, throwing up all over me because it hates me. I probably need to get the newest version of Neovim to get that to stop happening. We are going to get rid of this. It was very simple. We just had to do the other thing. See, we give back to the community. Now you guys can do Emmet with React. Okay. No. Let's do a branch. Let's see if there's any like contribution guides or what the hell is this? This is actual Neovim. I don't think I could even put anything against that monster. This is HTML snippets. I now have my own HTML snippets, which are 10 times cooler than that guy's because they're not commented out. Looks like people don't necessarily care. Yeah, let's fork it first and then do that. fork me. And I'm just going to use mine until he accepts my PR. Because I doubt a lot of the other emit changes are really going to mean a lot for now. We changed it here. So what we're going to do is go to the repos. And we're going to code SSH, copy this bad boy, get clone u. Then we're going to cd and emit, and then mvim dot, blah, 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 comment, tst, and this, well, let's make it bigger, st. You know what I don't like about Telescope? I don't like that this happens. If I do st, and then if I make it big, it doesn't scale. Come on, TJ. One thing that does do that, I think rmvmr does that. See, look at that. That's how you do it. Not that I could write Telescope, but still. Anyway, I don't know what the hell's happening here. Search text, and still loves Telescope though. So JavaScript, and we want what time is it?
It's like 10. It's been like 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours?
Yeah.
All right.
More than 2 hours.
I just have to fix this guy's issue, and then I will be done streaming.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. This is going to be JavaScript React. No, we don't want to find that. We wanted to find. I've really been streaming for a while now, huh? We want to find JSX. And we want to go here. There we go. And we're going to grab this here, and we're going to go under this. How should we format this? We're going to do the JavaScript React one under JSX, and we're going to do the TypeScript React one under TSX. So we'll do here, we'll do type script React, and then we will grab all of this and throw this under JSX and do JavaScript React. I think that's all I need to do. And then we'll do git checkout flag b add support for type. Let's just say, because it already worked for. It's gonna be a long branch name if I do that. I'm not even gonna. I'll just leave it in master. Alright, add support for JavaScript, React, and TypeScript, React file types. And then someone told me the way to do this. TSX should be, yeah. Can you not tab complete, Emmett? No. You can't tab complete, Emmett. In trouble. No, I'm not. I'm in charge here. She knows that. Maves. No, my timeout len is fast as shit. Yeah, it should, but I remapped it. Oh, you know what? I should unmap it first. And then I'm going to say fixes. Can I paste in here? Fixes. What the hell? There we go. Issue number. Where the hell am I? There was once a time when I knew where everything was, and that time is gone. This is my fork. No, we want to go back to his thing and find this issue number. No, this one. It's 505. 505. Okay. New PR. Do I have to do it from my fork? I haven't put a PR in from a fork in like ever. It's been a while at least. 1 second. There we go. That's how you have to do it. No, I want this up here. I'll just do support. This branch has no conflicts with base branch. That's good. PRs. Let's be sure that I'm still here. And what I'll do is I will just link this in that issue just so he knows. Oh, it's already there. So I guess that does do that. Nah, everything's kind of an error. I need to put the issue in the body. I linked it. So he'll figure it out. What I'll do is now for my config, first of all, I'm going to need to cd into .local share site. Why is my keyboard all the way over there? What have I been typing like? This has been extremely uncomfortable. All right. Packer start. We're just gonna blow away. Oh no. Okay, good. That was about to be terrible. All right. This init.vim. Okay. And then this guy and emit. Oh. Use this guy's init.vim. Too fast, okay. Blah, blah. Another thing before I even get this finished is what I want to do is come over here and what the hell, man? Fix this. Fix this, please. Okay. What did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to change the emit one from this. I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is. Because, yeah. And we can update it in the future if we find a way. Now we're just gonna do div.foo, control Y, comma, boom. And now that's just ESLint giving us complaints. And there goes Chad, tree sitter, here to just ruin my day. Hold up. You know what? TS update. All parsers are up to date. Okay, I don't believe you. TS uninstall. Oh. TS. I don't know if React's a thing or what. I'll probably just blow it away later. Or I might need to install the newest Neovim, but I'll do that later to support tree sitter. Yeah, but that works. And what I'm gonna need to do is just get rid of this change. All kinds of terrible things have been happening here. That's fine. That's fine. These are probably fine. I don't know what happened there. That's just formatting, I bet. This we do not want. This is just formatting. That's something else. Okay, so now I have two plugins over on my GitHub for HTML snippets, and I have better emit that works with React. So now you can get your emit and you can get your HTML snippets over on my GitHub for now. For now. I do not want to support them forever. If I just E the file, it fixes it? Okay. Okay, I'll do that next time. Let's read some of these comments here, and then I'm basically done because I think that's good enough for now. The other, yeah, it's good enough for now. The last thing I wanted to figure out was getting kind to come back up. But whatever. Let's read some of these last comments, though. Issue in the body, yeah, same to me. Hey, Chris, besides the native support of LSP, do you see any other advantages? Because COC has all this integrated and easy to install. The advantage is that it's hard. And it gives me something to stream about. No. I think that in the future, people are going to move away from COC, and I think everything that I am supporting right now is going to be supported big time. Like, I think, like, I'm investing in the idea that everything and everyone is going to write, well, everyone is going to write everything in Lua, you know? And this upfront work is just going to keep my config and all that stuff ahead of a lot of other people's. I also feel like the community expects me to do this stuff because I've made so many Vim videos that people want this kind of content right now. The E temporary fixes, yeah, okay. You're on the latest one, you still have parser issues, yeah. Hope it'll be fixed soon. Okay. And I wonder if COC will be upgraded to Lua. Maybe. But it's a big bloated thing, though. You know, it does a lot of shit. Like, you gotta have this framework on top of Neovim. Samuel says, hey, stopping by. Thanks for doing these live. Bless. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I seriously doubt it too. They write like everything in TypeScript, like just like their file explorer. Like now I have the I forget. If we go to COC Explorer. I hope I don't get any weird shit when I type this in. Okay, good. Look, literally one of my... Oh, this is me too. Okay. This is powerful. I really like it. But it's all written in TypeScript. It's all written in TypeScript. And you can only use it if you're using COC. As far as I know. As far as I know. Maybe you don't have to. No. So you have to like this. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. So, but it is cool and it does work well. And yeah, I'd like to be more native. And yeah, I think NVim tree is really fast. One thing, if someone could join my issue over on NVim tree and see if we can force him to support native LSP diagnostics in the tree, that'd be cool. I haven't seen any speed difference. I definitely think the Lua version one's faster. Yeah. Alright, anyway. I'm getting done with this stream. Hope you guys found it useful. I will do another stream in the future, and the new stream will be me probably working on the install script, but it looks like somebody's helping me with that. They have a PR out. And maybe let's go cross some stuff off the to-do list really fast before I get done here. vsnip works. We don't need integ. We do need LSP kind in the future. What's up next for me is listing all the binaries in the README here, figuring out how to get everything over to opt, but hopefully the guy who's doing my install script will solve all that for me. Then I want to learn NVim DAP, the debug adapter protocol. I'd like to add the number of spaces in UTF-8 and all that kind of stuff. UTF-8 can get easy, but the number of spaces is something. I want to check out dashboard and update the Vista symbols, and then everything down here is like less important. This is much less important than these things. Also, the logo, if you know, I'm going to keep that open for 3 months to see if like anyone comes up with some logos that are cool. Then it's like Java shit all the way down. Indent line plugins. I put an issue out. I had some issues with that. I'll talk about that in another stream. But yeah, I think if I get most of this shit done, especially the debug adapter protocol, like there really is not much left to do. Actually, there's another plugin I wanted to look into, which was called Vim Ult Test. But yeah. Okay. I think that's it. I think we did it. So I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I'll probably stream tomorrow at some random time, and I am not consistent. And I know these streams can be all over the place, but hopefully they bring some form of value. Later.